What is up, everybody? Man, my voice, I don't know, it feels weird. When I come on these videos, it's always the first time I talk all day, like at least out loud. Sometimes, most of the time, I've already talked to my Lord, but it's in my heart. I don't speak it right out loud most of the time. And so this is the first time I talk. So sometimes I open my mouth and I'm like, dude, I should have talked before I got on this thing. But come on in the house. It is Thursday, January 18th, 2018. So you know what that means? You know what it means? It means it's your boy's birthday. 28 years old today. Golly, time flies. My wife's birthday was 4 days ago. She's a year and 4 days older than me. And then here we are, 18 years old, 2018, turning 28 years old. So it's kind of crazy. But here's what I want to share with you today. And I think about this every year on my birthday. I'd really just think about the last year. I think about my life in general, turning 28. I think about the last 28 years. And I just kind of plan for the future, but I like to think about my life, and I'm just so grateful for the 28 years that I've had. And I would challenge you to begin to think about every day, like make the most of every day for sure. But when your birthday rolls around, be thankful, because during this past year that I have had another year, I have been blessed with another year. So many people have lost people, loved ones, and so I truly am appreciative for the life that I have, especially in this past year. I had not too long ago, I had a very, what I consider a near-death experience with my diabetes. And so I'm just so grateful to be alive and to be able to live my life every day. And I'm blessed with so many friends and great family, amazing wife, an awesome little boy. And so I am just, hear my heart, I am truly grateful to be alive, period. And so on this day every year, on my birthday, I like to just think back through my life and just acknowledge to God first that I'm grateful for another year, and I'm looking forward with a positive attitude on another year. But I want to stop and just share some stuff with you today before we head into this year. The first thing is Psalm 90:12 in the Word says, "Teach us to number our days, that we may present to you a heart of wisdom." Teach us to number our days. What does that even mean? I just think it means, hey, thank you very much. Jade says, happy birthday. Thank you, Jade. Really do appreciate it, for sure. And so teach us to number our days. Man, I just think it just simply means to me to just stop, be still, and think about how far you've come. Think about the days that you have been blessed with and the days ahead. Just stop and think for a second and just have a heart of gratitude today. That's what I think it means to number your days. And so today I would challenge you, whether it's your birthday or not, to stop and think about your life. Stop and think about the days that you have been blessed with. What up, Big Donnie? Yeet, yeet. I ain't seen you or heard from you in so long. Good to see you, buddy. And then in James 14, he talks about life is a vapor. It's here today and it's gone tomorrow. And like I just said earlier, you guys just came on, in the past year, so many people have lost loved ones, some far too young, some that were a little bit older. But regardless, when you lose a loved one, it's not the best thing in the world. And so I'm blessed to have another year of life. And I just want to acknowledge that life is a vapor. It's here today. It's gone tomorrow. I want to read something. This is if you're familiar with any of my writing, then you have probably heard me talk about this. But this little thing changed my life, like probably in either middle school or high school. I really don't even know when it was, but it just rocked my world. I'm going to read it and share it with you. It's just called The Dash. My wife makes fun of the way I say poem by Linda Ellis. The Dash poem by Linda Ellis. Check it out. I read of a man who stood to speak at the funeral of a friend. He referred to the dates on the tombstone from the beginning to the end. He noted that first came the date of birth and spoke of the following date with tears. But he said what mattered most of all was the dash between those years. For that dash represents all the time that they spent alive on earth. And now only those who love them know what that little line is worth. For it matters not how much we own, the cars, the house, the cash. What matters is how we live and love and how we spend our dash. So think about this long and hard. Are there things you'd like to change? For you never know how much time is left that can still be rearranged. If we could just slow down enough to consider what's true and real, and always try to understand the way other people feel, and be less quick to anger and show appreciation more, and love the people in our lives like we've never loved before. If we treat each other with respect and more often wear a smile, remembering that this special dash might only last a little while. So when your eulogy is being read with your life's actions to rehash, would you be proud of the things they say about how you spent your dash? Bam, that was good. And I remember reading that at a young age and thinking to myself, hey, I just remember reading that at a young age and thinking to myself, dude, that's what it's all about. It's all about, would you be proud? I love that line. You know, when your eulogy is being read with your life's actions to rehash, would you be proud of the things they say about how you spent your dash? And so I've tried to live my life in a way that I would be proud of the things they're saying about my life. Because they're going to say good things. I always say they're going to say good things on that day. And the whole congregation, everybody who's there is going to have to answer for themselves. Is that pastor being truthful? Anybody who gets up and speaks and says good things, is that true? Is that really true about Russ? And I want the answer to be a resounding yes. Yes, that is true. Dude loved the Lord. Dude loved his family. Dude loved people. Dude wanted to make a difference in the world, and he lived his life to make a difference. And so I often tell young people that you don't choose your parents. You don't choose the color of your skin. You don't choose whether you're a female or a male. You don't choose your name. You don't choose your nationality. You don't choose where you're born. You don't choose when you're born. In fact, on a tombstone, when she talks about the dash, I've always kind of looked at it like I already know my birthday. My birthday was January 18th, 1990. So we don't choose our birth date. And for the large majority of us, we don't choose our death date, right? We don't choose that date. Unfortunately, some have chosen that. But most of us, we don't choose that date. So we didn't choose our birth date. We don't choose our death date. That's going to be on our tombstone. But we choose what we do with that dash right in the middle. We choose what we do with our life. We choose how we spend our life. And I don't know about you, but I want to live that life to make a difference. I want to spend my dash making a difference. I want to spend my dash making an impact. I want to live my life like it matters, because it does. I want to impact the next generation. I want to create a great life for my family. I want to just be an impact player in the kingdom. I want to make a difference with my life. And I want to challenge you today on this January 18th, Thursday, icy, snowy day, to think about your life. Think about your dash and live your life in such a way that you would be proud of the things they say about how you spent your dash. Because we need to number our days. We got to realize that life is a vapor. It's here today and it's gone tomorrow. What are you going to do with today? And I hope somebody finds that inspirational today. I hope somebody is encouraged by that today. Hey, spread the word. Tell everybody to live the dash, to make a difference. Thank you for being here today. My name is Russ Warren. I'm an author, speaker, online coach. Connect with me at Russ Warren 320. If you're watching this on Facebook because somebody was kind enough and cool enough and just on awesome status enough to share this video on their news feed, then connect with me, like my page at Russ Warren 320 on Facebook. So when I go live, like I do every day, at least once a day, every day during the week, and who knows, maybe we'll start doing it on the weekends. But you can get quicker access. You don't have to wait on somebody else to share. You can just go for yourself and be encouraged, be inspired to take your life to the next level. My motto is this: dream big, choose wisely, and then live freely. Hey, have a great day or not. The choice is yours. Live your dash.